JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Jamaica records 35% reduction in murders. Jamaica recorded a 35% dip in murders over the first quarter of this year, one of several categories of major crime that saw significant reductions over the period, the latest police statistics have revealed. Between January 1 and April 5, the police recorded 191 murders, a decrease of 107 when compared with the corresponding period last year, according to the data published by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF. Shootings are down 26%, while rapes are down 57%, the data show. That's a big deal, said Minister of Information Dr. Dana Morris during a post-cabinet press briefing at Jamaica House on Wednesday. That's 107 less families mourning their children. When the numbers were going up, we were all exclaiming, and rightly so, and as the numbers go down, we have to celebrate it. 14 of the 19 police divisions across the island reported a fall-off in killings, including St. James, which recorded 16 murders between January 1 and April 5 for a 61% decline. Kingston Eastern, another police division with a history of violent crimes, recorded 6 murders of the same period for a 66% decline. St. Mary and Portland, two of the parishes traditionally regarded as the safest in the country, were among 4 police divisions that saw murders increase. 8 killings were recorded by the St. Mary Police, 2 more than for the corresponding period last year, while Portland saw its murder tally balloon from 2 to 8 over the 3+ months. Darrell Vaz, Member of Parliament for Portland Western, said the increased murder toll in the parish is concerning, particularly the types of incidents, the drive-by shootings, etc., and the fact that most of them, not all, are being identified as persons outside of a parish is of grave concern to me. I've been there for 17 years and this has never happened, said Vaz, who was also speaking during the post-cabinet press briefing. It's something we're not accustomed to. Portland is not and will not be a safe haven for criminals, whether importees or deportees. Vaz said he has had discussions with Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Chang, and the Police Commissioner, Dr. Kevin Blake, about the issues and disclosed that both men are scheduled to visit the parish on Friday. Police constable collapsed and dies in St. Thomas. The St. Thomas police are investigating the sudden death of a colleague who collapsed while working in the parish on Tuesday night. The deceased has been identified as Constable Jason Beckford of the St. Thomas Police Division. Reports are that at about 8 p.m., Beckford was walking along the Hampton Court Main Road in Golden Grove, St. Thomas, when he collapsed. He was taken to the Princess Margaret Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. St. Catherine mother charged after 4-year-old daughter sustains burns during beating. A 24-year-old St. Catherine mother has been charged with cruelty to a child after a 4-year-old daughter sustained burns from falling into a lit coal stove while the mother was beating her. It is alleged that on Sunday, April 6, the Spanish Town woman was beating her daughter with a broomstick when the child fell into the coal stove and sustained burns to her back. The child was taken for treatment and a report was made to the Spanish Town police. An investigation was launched, which resulted in the mother being arrested. She was charged on Monday, April 7, and is scheduled to appear in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Friday, April 11. Senton man charged with murder of toddler. The man arrested last Wednesday in relation to the death of 1-year-old Alia Michael in Golden Grove, St. Anne, has been charged with murder. 36-year-old Aiden Joseph, a farmer of the same community, was charged on Tuesday evening after he gave a recorded statement to investigators confessing to the murder of the baby girl. A post-mortem examination performed on the body of the child on Thursday revealed various bruises and evidence of trauma, including a fractured skull. Joseph, who is said to be the stepfather of Alia, was taken into custody hours after the discovery of her body in a basin of water. Crooks steal vests, uniforms, and other items from Montego Bay Police Facility. Thieves broke into the police's Area 1 Accident Investigation Reconstruction Unit, Area Facility on Orange Street in Montego Bay, St. James, on Saturday, stealing several items, including a ballistic vest. The crooks, who were spotted on the compound of the Area 1 headquarters, where the area is located, at about 11 a.m., also made off with 1 police reflectorized vest, 1 denim uniform shirt, 1 blue denim service-issued P-cap, 2 Jamaica Constabulary Force badges, 1 regulation number 8691, 1 sergeant chevron, 1 web belt with holsters containing 1 handcuff, one metal baton, and one pepper spray. An undetermined number of old uniforms and other items were also found to be missing. According to reports, the police corporal assigned to the Area 1 area reported for duty shortly before 11 a.m. He reportedly locked up the building and left the compound. While he was away, the Area 1 control center was alerted that men were seen on the compound with ballistic vests and police uniforms in their possession. I don't know how the information was conveyed to control, but as soon as they became aware of what was happening, a team from the St. James Quick Response Team was dispatched to the location. And while they did not encounter anybody, they observed that the building was broken into, a police source said. The thieves had gained access to an office by breaking through a window, then proceeded to ransack various sections of the building. After looting the area office, the thieves turned their attention to a service unit parked on the compound. They broke into the vehicle, ransacked it, and stole a gas card assigned to the unit. Detectives from the St. James Division of Processed the crime scene, retrieving swabs of DNA and fingerprints from both the area office and the service unit. The building, which previously housed the Area 1 Fraud Squad, the Human Resource Department, the Criminal Investigation Branch, and offices for senior officers, now ceased limited use, primarily functioning as the area office. Philippines offer specialized training for Jamaican nurses. Jamaica and the Philippines have signed an agreement for the training of health professionals at the University of the Philippines, Manila.
Today I am here in the Philippines, in Manila, where this is an amazing advancement of the process. I want to make 3 quick points. First of all, this is good for the world, not just for both countries and the people. If I were to localize it, I want to say that the people of Jamaica will be extremely grateful, because what we have conceptualized and we are developing is a sustainable model of working together, the Philippines and Jamaica, to expand faculty, to train trainers who are Jamaicans, and of course to provide an opportunity to train more Jamaicans in the specialized nursing areas in the first instance. Hopefully it can expand over time. And what that will do back home is allow more Jamaicans to be qualified in these specialized areas, oncology, nursing, pediatrics, critical care, to work in our hospitals and hopefully fill the gaps that exist now and therefore support the people of Jamaica. And for that reason, we are very grateful, because this collaboration will benefit the people of Jamaica. But secondly, it shows the Philippines and Jamaica that even though we are miles apart, South-South cooperation is possible when we share a common vision. You are 120 million, 150 million, we are 3 million, but nevertheless we can show leadership. And what we are doing, I believe, is very symbolically important, because it's saying to the world that unless we collaborate around expanding the pool of healthcare workers, it's going to be very lopsided, and there will be inequity in how we treat with citizens of the world in their respective countries. Normally it's the rich having more and the poor having less. And so as middle-income countries, we are showing leadership, which I fully appreciate. And the final point is that I really hope that in the halls of the hemispheric bodies, the multilateral partners, the WHA, the UN and others, the World Bank and the IMF and all the others who have different roles, granted, but nevertheless are committed to developing the world and to making the world a better place. We recognize the importance of human capital, and that through collaboration we will achieve a lot more, rather than operating in silos and trying to protect our borders and ourselves, thinking that we are safer that way, because in fact we are not. And so I really think that these are 3 very important lessons that we are promulgating here today in this one act of joining forces together. The University of the Philippines School of Nursing and its associated hospital for practical exposure, and of course the Jamaica's Ministry of Health and the MOU, which was signed by myself and the Minister. So We are pioneers in many respects, and for that reason, I think all of us should be proud and should ensure that we make this work. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.